had the girl goats out here for about a week and a half, clearing out some brush. I was going to keep them a little longer out here, but it's going to be raining quite a bit starting tomorrow or overnight tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and move them, and I'll show you how they have eaten down what's back here. All right, just looking along the fence line here, it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but they've really beaten down and eaten down a lot of what's inside the fence. And then outside the fence, I've got stuff up to my knees in places. You can see here pretty well. I'll get another video once I take the fence down. Alright, so if you look over here, you can see they've really done a good job. You can tell what they don't like. They leave that, but it's thinned out quite a bit. And then versus over here where they haven't been. So they did a good job. I wanted to leave them a little longer, but like I said, it's gonna be raining a lot the next few days. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them moved. It's a free-for-all in the garden. Everyone's coming. If I catch them eating something I don't want, I'll chase them off. Okay, I move this fence a lot, so I have learned some little tips and tricks to make it easier. I always start with the ends that connect together, put them right by where your battery is going to be, make sure it's going to reach, and then I'll kind of just lay everything out in a rough circle before I start just putting the posts in, because if you just start and you don't know exactly how far around you're gonna go, then they might not reach each other at the end. So start with both ends first, and get your rough outline before you just start putting everything in. And then I put all the posts in, and then I go around and I stretch them, because you actually can get quite a bit more space just making sure it's all stretched out and really tight. That might be obvious, but when I had never done it before, it took a little bit of learning, so just saying. Okay, I've got my 2 starting posts here, right by my battery, and now I'm just gonna do a little rough layout. Okay, I got my little rough layout here, and now I'll just go around and set the post initially, and then go around one more time and stretch it out nice and tight. So sometimes if the grass is excessively tall, I will go around with a weed eater or even the mower and mow a path for the fence. The taller the weeds and the more contact that the grass or weeds are coming into with the lines, the less effective the shock. So just keep that in mind. And also, the more sets of fencing you have linked together, same thing, you're not getting quite as much power to each line. So I might go around and weed eat just a tiny bit, being careful to watch out for the line, but it's not too terribly tall over here. All right, we have a show of manliness going on over here because the girls are within smelling distance. And Ghost cannot stand it. Oh wow.